Good morning, everyone, and good Rosh Chodesh. Today is a very special day, the first day of the month of Nisan, Rosh Chodesh. It says it gives blessings to the whole month. This is a great month we all need. Nisan is redemption. We redeemed from Passover, from Egypt. So we really need the redemption of the situation that we're all feeling right now, but a redemption of when we redeem from this moment, it'll be a moment of growth, a moment of greater love for each other, greater appreciation for each other, and be thankful for each other. Let it be this coming month. So a dollar bill once met a $20 bill, and they said, we've not seen each other in a while. We used to hang out in the same wallet. Well, where are you? So the $20 bill said, you know what? For the last few months, I've been going from one club to the other club, from one casino to the other casino. And the $20 bill asked the single dollar bill, where have you been the last few months? He says, I went from one charity box to the other charity box, from one synagogue charity box to the other synagogue charity box. So it's kind of a joke, and I don't know if so much of a joke. But we know in Judaism, charity box in synagogues is a common thing. That before davening, we're supposed to put a money in the charity box. You see I got a single dollar bill also. Put money in the charity box. What is the reason for the custom? To put money in the charity box before we pray. Some people do it during prayer. Also, we have a prayer that with Arizal said before davening, we say, I hereby take upon myself the mitzvah of love your fellow man as yourself. Why are we doing this before prayer? Prayer is a moment for me and God. What does it have to do before prayer? Giving money to tzedakah, saying this prayer in the siddur. What is the purpose of it? So they tell the story of this great rabbi, Holocaust survivor in the Holy Land of Israel, that one day he met a few very successful businessmen. And he asked them, tell me, what is the main message that you get from the Holocaust? So everyone says something different. One says never again, speak up. If you see danger, run away. Whatever it may be, the land of Israel, whatever it may be. So he says, I want to tell you another story. When we came to the camps, the Nazis, Yimach Shemoy, gave us a lot of some clothes and certain things on our to wear. Then they also had blankets. But what they did is they gave one person a blanket, and then they counted like 7, 8 people and gave the next person a blanket. And then they counted another 7, 8 people and gave them. And when you got the blanket, you had a choice. Do you keep the blanket for yourself and go to sleep at night with it just yourself? Or do you go that night to sleep and you wrap a few other people with it? You would think if you get a blanket, you'd want to keep it for yourself. You want to stay alive, right? So he said, very interesting. The people that wrapped just themselves, they died. But the people that wrapped other people under it, they stayed warm because through everyone being together, they were warm. My dear friends, when we just keep something for ourselves, we don't survive and we can't thrive like when we share it with other people. So when you give tzedakah or charity, and it's not only about money, it's about doing things for other people, not only it helps them, but it helps you even more. A lot of our volunteers from the Friendship Circle tell us this, that they get more out of the program than someone else. So that's the first thing in the morning. Before we even focus on God, give me my things, I start worrying and doing things for other people, right away, it helps me right away. The second point why we give tzedakah before davening, we say Hareini Makabel, we say this before davening, is because we're about to ask God for certain things. So God turns to us and says, listen, let me ask you a question. If roles were reversed and you were God, then I was the one coming to you, what would you do? You'd say, of course, I would give it, whatever I ask for. He says, really? You play God every single day of the year. How do we play God every single day? Because every day we make decisions who we're going to help, who we're not going to help. Whose call we're going to return, whose call we're not going to call. Whose bar mitzvahs and weddings we're going to go to, who we're not going to go to. When we stop in the street and we see someone, are we going to say hello to them or not? And based on that, I'll decide. Unfortunately, a lot of times we make our decisions based on not where I'm needed the most, or more based on where I will, who are the crowd of people I want to hang out with. And sometimes it may be a person that's not part of my crowd. I'm not going to show up to the wedding. I'm not going to call them up and say Mazel Tov. I'm not going to show up and to their shiva, whatever it may be. And we all fall into this. And then sometimes we're walking in the supermarket. Remember the days we used to go to the supermarkets in islands? And we walk down the aisle and we say, we see a person next aisle, but they're not part of my circle. They're just a simple person, or whatever the calculations we make. Or take it a step further. We're upset at them because they didn't do certain things for us, or they spoke to us a certain way. So we cut them off. No more. They're out of my life. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to say mazel tov to them. I don't want to reach out to them. So God says, do you want me to play it the same way you play with other people? So before davening, we say, I take upon myself the mitzvah to love thy neighbor as I love myself. What it's supposed to do before we pray is it's a moment of reflection for ourselves. I'm about to ask God to do certain things for me. We need to make sure to become more sensitive, and we should do the same thing for other people in our life. So first, it's by actually taking something physical and putting it in the charity box. But that's not enough. It's also saying it, I take upon myself to love thy neighbor as I love thyself. What that does is it makes us more sensitive throughout the day. Before I ask God for things, how am I in the same things when other people need me? And the third reason why we say it is because when we pray to God, we come one-on-one, sometimes God may look at us and say, you know what? You may not deserve it so much because of whatever reason. But if we say, I love everyone, we love as love thy neighbors and love yourself, so we become one unit, and then we become in as one unit. We're not praying alone. We're praying together as one unit. We pray together as one unit with all the people we love. We become one with them. Then we come up together and our prayers are answered even more. Right now, there's so many moments of acts of kindness and goodness, more than any other time with the coronavirus. Because right now, people are waiting for other people to reach out to them. You can just pick up the phone call and call them and say, how are you doing? Maybe, do you need any advice about business? You know, there's certain laws that the country is coming down now, and I could help you with it. A lot of people don't know this so much. You know, well, I'm going to help you in your business. What's happening with your children? What's happening with your parents? We have so many opportunities right now to show loving of thy neighbor as you love yourself, more than a typical time right now. So let's take advantage of these moments. If you know someone that would like to make a Seder but doesn't know how, tell them to join our classes. If you know someone that would like to have food for a Seder but they don't have the money right now, they're worried about paying their electric bills and paying the water, we have an opportunity, we will give them the food for the Seder. Just email me, call me, let me know. I'm more than happy to, we'll bring it to their house. We won't go into the house, we'll bring it to their house. If you know anyone that's that is going through this. So today, I know a lot of us may be feeling overwhelmed of what's going on, but there's so many opportunities on a daily basis to change people's lives, to help people in the most critical time. Let's take advantage of it. May God bless us all. That if we take upon ourselves on this Rosh Chodesh, that every single day, before davening, before we pray, we're going to put a few coins in the pushka, and we're going to say, V'ahavta kamecha, and not only we're going to say it, we're going to do it. Then this moment that we're going through will be the moment of growth, the moment of shining, of holiness, of greatness, and a moment when we could all look back one day and say, you know what? A moment that was so challenging was actually the moment I accomplished the most. Have a great day, and hopefully you could join me tonight if you like on Zoom, chabadakendall.org/virtual Torah. We're going to have a Torah class tonight at 8 p.m. All the best, stay safe. Remember, we're all in this together.